Vigilantes had one job: be the darker, grittier My Hero Academia spin-off we never got in the main series. And yet, somewhere between All Might flashbacks and pop step concerts, that promise slipped. So, is Vigilantes actually good, or just background noise in a world too big for it? Let's talk. For the unfamiliar, My Hero Academia Vigilantes is a spin-off manga made by a name I am not gonna try pronouncing. So editor, just show a picture of the guys. It follows Koichi, the Crawler. Koichi is a college student using his minor quirk for small acts of heroism. Think of a humble, unflashy Spider-Man. While Deku fights world threats at UA, Koichi handles local issues. The premise is brilliant, showing heroism at a grounded, realistic level, away from the immense power. Initial chapters excited me with the glimpses of Prime All Might, insights into the underground hero scene, and explorations of unlicensed work. So, what went wrong? The biggest issue was pacing. Vigilante suffers from slice of life syndrome. The main MHA series maintains momentum with constant tension around Deku's growth or Bakugo's journey. In Vigilantes, Koichi often cleans graffiti or serves coffee for extended periods. You're left waiting for heroics. When action does occur, it's resolved too quickly, losing the impact. The Queen Bee arc, for instance, had potential for a massive climax exploring corruption. Instead, it felt pretty rushed. Compare this to the main series arcs: the sports festival natural tension, common award suspense, or the war arcs earned consequences. Vigilantes often felt like a series of side quests. It felt like writers overlooked character progression. Character development in Vigilantes is largely absent. Koichi starts as a kind, insecure kid with good intentions and ends up pretty much the same. Where is his arc? Deku transforms from quirkless to symbol of peace. Bakugo evolves. Even Mineta shows more discernible development. Popstep was introduced with promise, yet she mostly needs to be rescued or pines for oblivious Koichi. The Knuckle Duster storyline was compelling, uncovering Trigger's truth while confronting his own past. But even this strong subplot felt disconnected from Koichi's stagnant journey. This leads to thematic confusion. This aspect of Vigilantes was fucking frustrating. The series could have explored profound themes MHA only hinted at: hero corruption, world politics, the morally ambiguous side of government oversight. Despite an older cast, it often felt like a high school drama. The main series, imperfect as it is, has clear thematic themes. What defines the greatest hero? How does society value power? Can one person truly save everyone? What's the true cost of peace? However, the series largely failed to follow through. Answers felt superficial. It seemed hesitant to engage with its own darker implications. Vigilante should have explored people operating outside the law because the law was flawed. Instead, it shows sanitized vigilantism. Compare this to MHA's moral complexity. The League of Villains and Stain offer twisted yet genuine criticisms of hero society. Vigilantes had a chance to expose the system's flaws from the ground up. What I think stings most about Vigilantes being mid are the constant glimpses we see that could have been. My Hero Academia briefly touches on this with Endeavor's agency. Heroes unable to get licenses because their quirks were too violent or unmarketable. Picture a series analyzing class divides in hero society. Why are some neighborhoods teeming with pros while others rely on unsanctioned individuals? How do those without flashy quirks contribute to society? It wasn't what we were promised or what the MHA universe needed. The main series excels at organic world building through action. Every fight reveals something crucial about society. The sports festival, for example, is a commentary on commodifying worth. Instead, we follow a protagonist sliding on hand and knees helping find lost cats. This is where the disparity is most glaring. Kohei Hirokoshi's art in the main series is phenomenal. Panel layouts guide the eye, expressions are nuanced, speed lines and impact frames enhance motion. You easily understand MHA's fights, what's happening, who's winning, how the tide shifts. Vigilantes, while competent, isn't exceptional. Designs are solid, backgrounds detailed, but action often feels static, confusing. My Hero Academia makes every punch consequential. The All Might vs. All for One fight episodes felt iconic. Vigilante often presents choreographed routines, lacking impact, weight, or real danger. Facial expressions also suffer. Horikoshi conveys complex emotion through eyes. Vigilante characters often have generic expressions, flattening emotional resonance. Despite being set in the MHA universe, it rarely feels relevant. While cameos like Young All Might, Eraserhead, Fat Gum establish connection, they're superficial Easter eggs, not meaningful ties. They don't deepen our understanding of characters or the world. The main series boasts incredible mythology, One for All's history, the Hero Public Safety Commission's corruption, all rich material. Vigilantes could have been our window into the unseen world. What was Eraserhead doing during pre-UA? How did All Might's declining health impact his daily heroics? What challenges did other pro-heroes face as Deku began his journey? I've been critical, but Vigilante does have its strengths. Firstly, its slice-of-life elements, despite pacing issues, offer a distinct perspective. Witnessing ordinary life in a quirk-filled society is engaging when done well, providing a grounded view the main series often skips. Secondly, the friendship between Koichi, Popstep, and Knuckle Duster is genuinely heartwarming. They form a unique found family, a compelling aspect well captured. If you just wanted more time in this universe, it's likely gonna satisfy you. The core issue isn't that it's meritless, it simply had potential for much more. My final assessment, My Hero Academia Vigilantes isn't a bad show. The main series set a high standard for storytelling, character development, and thematic depth. Any work in the same universe should strive to meet it. Vigilantes doesn't just fall short, it feels like a different game entirely, and that's okay. Not every spin-off must surpass the original, but in a universe as rich as My Hero Academia, there's an obligation to leverage that potential. That concludes my analysis of why Vigilantes felt underwhelming. I welcome differing opinions. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. What were your thoughts on Vigilante? If you enjoyed this deep dive, please like and subscribe for more content where I might critique other popular series. Ring that notification bell and peace out, anime fam.